hot chocolate because it's freaking cold. I don't have my shoes on, but they're just going to be the white ones. And Taylor Soho brand from Ross or Burlington, and the shoes like always. Actually, these shoes are from Windsor today. I'm making my hot chocolate. I have my Razzle Bedazzle cup. I have the whipped cream and the hot chocolate, or the thing, and then the hot chocolate like I got yesterday. So yeah, I'm gonna put you guys away so I can finish my hot chocolate and go. I also need to finish up my finishing touches on my lunch, so I'll see you guys when I get home. Hi my pals, I'm back. It is currently 10:33 and we're gonna sit and chat for a while because I am ready to close off this vlog, but I'm doing something exciting. Obviously know by the title. I have red cheeks because I just washed my face, so don't mind me. I haven't finished my skincare routine, but I wanted to talk to you guys for a bit. And yeah, so I'm gonna start off with my day. So I worked from 10:30 to 6, which is a really good shift. It's a pretty long one. For lunch I brought samyang noodles. I'll have a picture of it, but the pink ones, the carbonara I think, and I added a bit of milk, and then the rest of the shredded cheese on top of like the cheese and the powder, the stuff that you get in there for lunch. And then I brought other snacks as well. I got home, well, my mom texted me around like 2:30 and asked me what we were having for dinner, and I said I never really got the chance. So I said I really kind of wanted taquitos. I'll show you the ones that I like. But, and she's like, I'll get something else. So like 10 minutes later she texts me asking if I could get her a meatball sub from Zeppi's because she really likes their meatball sub. So I pre-ordered that, and then I picked it up after work at 6 and then headed home. And then I ate my taquitos while she ate her sub. And yeah, we hung out in the living room for a bit. And then she showed me what she got for herself and for my dad. And then I was like, I'm gonna bail. I'm gonna go in my room so she could wrap my presents. But other than that, I listened to music for a little bit. I've scrolled through TikTok, went on Instagram, you know, the whole 9 yards. I also did my skincare, so not much, not that exciting. You saw that I did my reading, my 3 gratefuls, and my journal, which is good. And now for the exciting part. I am going to give you a list of Christmas movies, since it's in honor of almost being Christmas Eve, shall we? And I have my list. I have my list out, and I checked it twice. So I was going to rate them, but they're all 10 out of 10. So there's no reason to rate them. But here's my, and they're not in any specific chronological order or anything. But the first one that I have is Nightmare Before Christmas. Always 100% gonna be a good Christmas movie because it's so versatile. You can watch it all of October and all of December. And if y'all are early Christmas girlies, y'all would watch it in November. So you have October, November, and December to watch it. Who wouldn't watch that movie? Who wouldn't watch that and like love it? I actually have a relative who like used to have a big like life-sized thing of Jack Skellington, or Jack Skellington, or however you pronounce his name. But yeah, so the next one is Claws, and this is actually one of my newer finds. Junior year, right before COVID started, I had done, in the first semester, I had done the SAT to like get out of reading, because I had to pass, like in order to graduate high school I had to pass and get out of reading, like intensive reading, once. The FSA, the FSA, which I couldn't pass. It was so freaking hard for me. Once they changed it from FCAT to FSA, I could not pass it, but I had taken the SAT, and I'm not sure if I'm just like was one of the goody two-shoes, or if they just genuinely forgot about me, but I had taken the SAT. No matter like the score, like I had taken the SAT and passed it. So I was sitting there, and they had kind of like moved teachers around a little bit, like halfway through the school year. So we came back from Christmas, or it was like Christmas break, or like right after Christmas break. And I was sitting in the class, like waiting to be called. And the teacher, which was kind of like, he wasn't really a teacher. I really think he was a coach, or like a security guard or something to that effect. He wasn't really teaching. It was all like all like planned work, I guess, but, or at least in my knowledge. But I was just sitting there, and I was watching movies, and he's like, hey, and because I had been there for a couple days, and he's like, hey, like, you're gonna either have to start taking these. I said, no, I already passed the SAT, like I'm waiting to be called down. And he's like, I think you should go down to the admin, because you should already be out. So I went down. I talked to, you know, like a counselor, and she's like, yeah, like I just honestly forgot about you, which made me feel great, I'm not gonna lie. No, I'm just kidding. But so yeah, I was watching that movie during the break. I don't know why I had to give you the whole rundown, but I watched that movie, and it's just so cute and precious, and like being humbled in a movie, literally. That's it. That's all I could, like, being humbled, especially in the holiday season during Christmas. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, who wouldn't want to watch that oldie but a goodie classic? I like the old version, like I'll have a picture of like the one that I watch. I usually watch it free on YouTube, but I know some places do have the real movie. I know if you use Tubi or Tubi, I'll have the little icon right here, but if you use that app, which is free, you just have to sign up. Actually, you really don't have to sign up, but you when you sign up, you can get like a whole bunch of movies. And I know there's like classics, like it's like a big mumbo jumbo of like the short films, if you will, because I think Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is actually, like, the one that I watch is actually a short film. Just like Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer, which is my next one. Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer is my all-time favorite. Like, that is like 1,000 out of 10, because it's such a cute movie. It's like a wholesome movie. It's like the meaning of Christmas in a movie, and I love movies like that. Like, I just love it. Like, it's just so cute. Oh, love it. This is why I couldn't pick a favorite or even think about rating them. Frosty the Snowman. Obviously, we know why. There are multiple versions of Frosty the Snowman. I do not like... Hi, my people. I'm sitting here editing, and I'm about almost halfway, I'm getting there, of editing not only the video, but through the second half of the video. And I realized that I'm a dummy, So the actual Frosty the Snowman movie that I like is the old Red-Nosed the Reindeer, or Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer movie. So Frosty the Snowman is in that movie. And I didn't correlate the two until just now, that's the one that I like, because Frosty explains Rudolph the Red-Nosed reindeer's story along with the misfit elf and all of the misfit toys. That's the movie that I like, but that's actually Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. So I actually do like the actual Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer movie that I am about to show you, but I promise I'm understanding now why I'm sitting here taking forever to edit this one. Number 4. But have a good day. This one, I like this one. And there are reasons why I like this one over this one. This one is very like modernized in my opinion. And it's like, it's not even based off of, in my opinion, like, I didn't even pick up on Frosty the Snowman that much. Like, I didn't know that it was Frosty the Snowman until later on in the movie, like late in the movie. Whereas it's basically like, this one is like all about like the family being the best, if that makes sense. It wasn't my favorite, but this one, always a classic. The one with the misfits, love them. The Grinch, I like all of them. How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the original one, I'll have them all like right here. But the newest one, the non-animated one, you know, there's so many versions of the Grinch. Love them all my favorite. Polar Express, I have this specific memory stuck in my head, and this is actually before the surgeries, so having one of these greater moments stuck in my head, and I'm going to tell you the story, is my favorite. So if you don't know about my story, I'll have it up linked in the eye for you guys, but it's such a wholesome memory. But the school that I went to for elementary school was very close-knit, centered kind of like around the community. The community would definitely help out this elementary school in so many different ways, like literally just so many. And I live on a tiny island in Florida, so it's really nice to have a community like this. And I don't talk about where I live very often, but when I do, this is one thing that I would love to talk about the most. But it's a very, very, very small elementary school. Like, I'm talking very small elementary school. And when this is like, God, I don't even know. It had to have been between 1st, 2nd, or 3rd grade. And my kindergarten and 1st grade teachers were the same. So that was exciting. I love her. But I don't really remember the specific like teacher or anything. Not that I would name her name, because we don't do that. But it was a winter day, obviously, here in Florida. Now, the weather that day, couldn't tell ya. All I remember is we were sitting in one of the bigger classrooms, which the classrooms were tiny, because it was such a tiny school. Like, most classes had 1 teacher, and some of them had 2. It just depended, but we were sitting in one of the bigger classrooms, between the two. And they put on the Polar Express, and we all sat in chairs, and some of us sat on the ground, and they made us hot cocoa, and I think we had snacks too. And it was just like a wholesome memory because of the fact that it's like I remember it and I was so young, and plus with the surgeries some of those memories aren't fully remembered, which is amazing that I have that memory. That little side story. Mickey's Christmas Carol, I think I just watched this one in one of the like 1, 2, or 3 Vlogmas vlogs. Cute. It was really cute. I loved it. And then Mickey's Once Upon a Time Christmas, also a classic. Winnie the Pooh, Very Merry Christmas. I actually just recently watched it. I don't even think I vlogged, but I just recently watched it. And I forget about these small like short films because no one ever like talks about them, especially during Christmas time. And yeah, I'm gonna move a couple, like one of them up, but another one of the last animated Christmas movie that I love to watch is A Chris Brown Christmas. I don't watch it very often, but when I do watch it, my camera just stopped recording. But I don't watch it very often, but when I do, I always love it. And then the last two, and then I have an extra bonus one. Bad Santa. It's not like my favorite Christmas movie in the whole wide world. I definitely could rate this one probably like a 6 or a 7 out of 10. Just because, like I said, it's not my favorite. But if y'all know me and if you guys have been watching my channel for a very long time, Big Doggy is here to say hi. But I am a very much a young girl in a 21-year-old body. I love stuffed animals and I love kids animated movies. I could always go for an animated movie before a scary movie. Always. Never fail, without doubt. Could always go for an animated movie. But it's not like the worst one that I've seen, because I've seen the Hallmark movies. As you see, I don't have any Hallmark movies. I hate Hallmark movies. Maybe it's just because I didn't grow up on it, and like when I saw like the real Christmas movies, Hallmark kind of like made it into like a very like wannabe Christmas movie. And then A Christmas Story, all-time favorite. We always watch it on Christmas Day after we wrap or unwrap presents, or sometimes like before. And then there's the bonus one, the one that I really want to see that came out last Christmas, is The Mean One. And I saw this one back, I think last year, either right before we moved back in or like right afterwards. I saw the trailer for it and I just loved the thought of it. It's kind of like the Grinch Scary Movie edition, just not like the scary movie like this one, but like Grinch thriller version. And I'm here for it. If you know me, I love thrillers. I love thriller books, love anything thriller. And if you add a little bit of romance into it, not too much, but just enough, it's perfect. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, give it a big thumbs up. Tomorrow's video is gonna be kind of just like this one, and I'm excited for you guys to see it. But without further ado, I'm gonna go to bed so I can go to work and do all the things for tomorrow and be a happy girl. But I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next Vlogmas vlog.